Men should not play sports against women. I'm not going to get into all the bullshit that's going on out here in the world today. If anybody think that, I think they're stupid. I'm not.
Cunningham then strikes DiJonai Carrington in the face. It was obviously a foul. Wasn't contacted. Men shouldn't compete against women in sports. I won't get into all the _ that's happening in the globe right now. If someone believes that I consider them to be foolish, well, I'm not. August 8th, 2026. And just 3 minutes into the first quarter, DiJonai Carrington chased down Cunningham on a breakaway layup, slamming her whole left arm over Cunningham's face.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a hard foul. I don't think that DiJonai intentionally came out to get her across the neck like she did, but it did happen, and I thought it was the right call. But, you know, one of the things about
world's explosion. He has zero tolerance for cheap shots masquerading as professional basketball. Yes, it was a hard foul after all. I don't believe Deja came out with the goal of getting her in the neck like she did. Well, it did occur, and I felt it was the correct decision. However, one of Nay's traits is that she will play her butt off, dude. She will participate in the competition. No one is going to walk in for a layup. Thus, I'm not against the hard foul. However, given what transpired, I also don't believe that she headed for the net on purpose. 8 minutes following the infraction, Cunningham's teammates were dragging her away from Carrington for 8 minutes while she was still on the ground being examined. DiJonai Carrington wrote about white privilege at the Indiana Fever. Were you aware of Carrington's lack of seriousness? What do you mean that after committing a blatant offense, you go to Threads and
the WNBA, DiJonai Carrington tweeted out white privilege from the locker room of a game that she was playing in. Get this. She fouls Sophie Cunningham hard. Sophie Cunningham, obviously a white person, fouls her hard. Flagrant 2, gets ejected, goes to the locker room and tweets out white privilege in the middle of the game. Now here's the kicker to me. A flagrant 2 has to be contact that can lead to an injury that looks excessive. DiJonai, it was about as excessive as possible. If there was any evidence of there being white privilege.
If there is no doubt about that. As a result, everyone knew she was going to Threads as soon as she was kicked out of the game. Additionally, she tagged the Indiana Fever. What is the connection between it and the Fever? You were ejected from the game by the referees. It is unrelated to the Fever. And when it comes to white privilege, I just don't understand. It was you who discovered her. For example, what isn't clicking? And it was entirely intentional. And the only explanation I can think of is Sophie Cunningham's remarks to the media during the past few weeks regarding biological men's and women's sports, among other things. I also don't even like Sophie Cunningham, as I mentioned. However, there was also a flagrant girl. Since you obviously desired attention when you committed that flavor and when you went to Threads, I have to presume that the DJ enjoys attention and clout at this point. This is the same individual, after all, who revealed her relationship issues on Threads. Are we shocked, then? The next meeting between these two teams is scheduled for August 23rd, which was then posted. Before Cunningham had even left the courtroom, the lady who had just struck him in the face and been expelled for it posted white privilege. Come for a stroll with me. Come for a stroll with me. Come for a stroll with me. The WNBA is experiencing insanity. White privilege was tweeted by DiJonai Carrington. White privilege from a game she was playing in the locker room. Grab this. She severely fouled Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham is obviously severely fouled by white people. Flagrant 2 is expelled. During the game, he goes to the locker room and tweets about white privilege. The worst part, in my opinion, is this. Contact that can result in a harm that appears excessive must be a flagrant 2. It was as extreme as it could get. TJ. This was not proof of white privilege, if there was any. That is not frustration from competition. That is not an error made in the heat of the moment. The entire basketball world was informed by DiJonai Carrington's well-thought-out public speech exactly what she believed the foul to be. Just to keep her safe, that is. That's all.
Cunningham, I really, really mean it. And I really have been trying to just keep my mouth shut because the rabid-ass, racist-ass fan base makes it insufferable to actually talk about basketball with people, one, who know the game, who used to play the game, and understand sometimes things just happen in the game. DiJonai got ejected in the first quarter in the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever. Sophie Cunningham went up for a layup. DiJonai went to block it, right? Flying in the air. When she went to smack, she missed the ball, hit Sophie's head. I have not played basketball since junior high, That happened to me before. But where I'm at now with it is, one, everything Sophie Cunningham does in the game is for social media. Everything she does in that game is for social media's response, no matter what. Why? Because she's a mid-ass player in the fucking league. And yes, I am a person who has not played basketball since junior high, but I can say she is a mid player in the league. Look at her stats, who understands that where her opportunity is being a social media meme, clip, soundbite. And she will do that by any means, because at this point, that's making her off-court money. What irritates me is, one, DiJonai getting the flagrant 2. I don't think that it should have been a flagrant 2, because the intent to hurt, I don't think that there was an intent to hurt. When you go up to block the ball, especially in a layup, sometimes that shit happens. However, what I'm going to talk about is the aftermath. Sophie getting up and getting in DiJonai's face, and you physically see DiJonai say, stop, stop, stop. With the public, the people who support Sophie Cunningham and the Fever, resulting in such blatant racism, in such social media attacks on any team, any player that is opposing the Fever, Sophie, Caitlin Clark, and especially being black, it results in such racism. Not only now are the players like, hey, I know if I'm going up against the Fever, and especially Sophie, Caitlin, I will take Lexi Hull out of this. Last season, we was getting close, Lexi. We was getting really close. I'll take her out of this equation now. But especially those two, the black players understand that if anything happens, even though it may be things that happen during the game, shit that is so normal to happen during the game, they know that they have racist attacks waiting on them online. Or hell, even if...
I've never really spoken to her and have no beef with her, but I guess she has some pent-up stuff, so get yourself off. That's fine, Cunningham remarked following the game. Hey, the WNBA is the gift that keeps on giving. DiJonai Carrington, the woman who went on an extremely racist tirade against a cab driver and, of course, knocked the living daylights out of Caitlin Clark during her rookie season, just committed a clothesline foul on Sophie Cunningham. However, that's alright. That type of basketball doesn't bother me. Everything is fine. However...
DiJonai, did you, when you went and kind of swatted at Caitlin, did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just, or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that play?
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her, actually. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and I hit her. So obviously it's never intentional. That's not even like the type of player that I am. So yeah.
Did you and Marina kind of laugh about it afterwards? It looked like there was later on in the game they caught you guys laughing about it.
No, I just told you I didn't even know.
I saw her post about white privilege. After 8 minutes, I said, get your stuff off. That's fine. I just want you to think logically and please comment on this. The white girl approaches the basket. She gets knocked on her ass by an African-American woman. She is also escalated to a flagrant after being knocked down by a clothesliner. A black girl was expelled. And white privilege is the root of it all. Tell me what you think. It's typical WNBA foolishness, in my opinion, and I adore it. Cunningham stated that the ejection is unrelated to race in response to Carrington's discussion. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with race, according to the woman who just took the foul. Despite this, Carrington posted about white privilege. The objection was applauded by the audience. On August 8, 2026, this is the WNBA. This is why this is a far bigger issue than a single egregious foul. Say, I'm so tired of Sophie Cunningham and the Indiana Fever. I truly, truly mean it. And I've been really trying to keep my mouth shut because it's so annoying to discuss basketball with people who truly know the game, used to play it, and realize that sometimes things simply happen in the game because of the fast-moving, racist fan base. In the first quarter of the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game, DJ Jane was ejected. Sophie Cunningham attempted a layup. Jane went to stop it while it was still in the air. She hit Sophie's head after missing the ball when she tried to smash. It's lighting up. It occurred to me once before, and I haven't played basketball since junior high. However, as of right now, everything Sophie Cunningham accomplishes in the game is done on social media. No matter what she accomplishes in that game, It's all for the reaction on social media. Why? Due to the fact that she plays mid-ass in the __ league. And once more, I can declare that she is a mid-level player in the league, even though I haven't played basketball since junior high. Check out her statistics. Who knows that her best chance is to become a social media meme, clip, or soundbite? She will do whatever it takes to make her money off the court right now. One thing that annoys me is that DJ is also being brazen. Given the intention to inflict harm, I don't believe it should have been a blatant. I don't believe there was any intention to cause harm. Sometimes that __ occurs as you go up to block the ball, particularly in a layup. But what I will discuss is math. Sophie stands up and confronts DJ Jane. And you can physically witness DJ yelling, "Stop, stop, stop." While the general public and supporters of Sophie Cunningham and the Fever engage in such overt racism and social media attacks on any team or player who opposes the Fever, Sophie, Caitlin Clark, and especially being black. The participants are saying things like, "Hey, I'm gonna get I know if I'm going up against the Fever and music, especially Sophie, Caitlin, I will take Lexi Hole out of this. Last season, we were getting close, Lexi. We were getting really close." DiJonai Carrington and Caitlin Clark have documented history. In 2024, Carrington poked Clark in the eye during a game. The play went viral right away, and every Clark fan in the nation saw it. No flagrant foul was called in real time. The incident was reviewed, and Carrington was not suspended or fined in any way. In 2026, the same player who poked Clark in the eye in 2024 just brought her entire arm across Cunningham's face and was ejected 8 minutes later. DJ, yeah. Did you intend to hit Caitlin in the eye when you went and kinda swatted at her? If so, could you just talk about what happened on that play? I don't even know why I would intend to hit anyone in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. Actually, I didn't know I hit her. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and hit her. Obviously, it's never intentional. That's not even like the kind of player I am. So yeah, did you and Marina laugh about it afterward? It appeared that you two were laughing about it later in the game. No, I just told you that I didn't even know I hit her, so I can't laugh about something I didn't know happened. With cheering, the more Clark fans immediately made the connection. The WNBA's failure to adequately discipline her in 2024 led directly to this moment on August 8th. One fan wrote, "The lack of accountability in this league creates players who think they can target Indiana Fever players without consequences. She poked Clark in the eye in 2024 with no real repercussions. Now, she hits Cunningham in the face on a flagrant foul, gets ejected, and posts white privilege." Carrington already knew the WNBA's track record on this. She tested it in 2024. She tested it again today. Another wrote, "The technical foul. I am aware that this could result in yet another suspension. What do you think about what transpired?" She added, "I ran into her. I've already seen it on the tape. So we'll let the league decide, but it wasn't intentional or anything. I'm hoping it's getting rescinded. Holly, I'll see you." No one responded. Nothing was said. I'll see you on Tuesday. Alright, you heard it here first. Charles Barkley has dedicated his post-playing career to saying what the comfortable voices will not say. He called Clark's treatment horrible before the mainstream media would broadcast that word on television. He said she deserves all the attention she receives. He looked at the voting scandal and said the embarrassment was solely the responsibility of the WNBA. But I'm never going to think it's acceptable for men to compete against women. The thing that's weird is that I don't even think that's contentious. Some of these things make me think, yeah, men shouldn't play sports against women. When I see these debates on television, I'm finished. No. I don't want to hear you try to explain it to me. LeBron, you're 100% correct about these girls' hatred of Caitlin Clark. On August 8th, 2026, he's looking at a player who just brought her arm across Cunningham's face on a breakaway layup, got ejected for it, and posted white privilege on social media 8 minutes later. I'm not going to argue with you. Men shouldn't play sports against women. I'm done. There are plenty of arguments we can have. And Charles Barkley's verdict is the same as every clear-eyed basketball observer's verdict. This is not competitive basketball. This is not toughness. This is not a physical game played hard. This is a player who poked Clark in the eye in 2024, took a swing at Cunningham's face in 2026, got the right call for once, and then made it political before Cunningham had left the court. Said, "I do think that there is a thing called pretty privilege. There is a thing called white privilege. There is a thing called tall privilege, and we have to acknowledge that. And so, the part of it is about race, because if you think about the Brittany Grinders of the world, why did she have to go to play in Russia? They wouldn't pay her because they wouldn't pay, but I am rooting for Caitlyn because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing music. And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen. That is the strangest thing in the world. But it is what it is. And I'm glad that Caitlyn has a great head on her shoulder. Beaver coach Stephanie White, who coached Carrington from 2023 to 2024 in Connecticut, stated after the game that she thought it was a hard foul, but she also made it clear that she didn't think Carrington had hit Cunningham on purpose. One of the things about Nye is that she is going to compete. The Indiana Fever 190-86. Despite everything, including Carrington's arm across Cunningham's face during the first quarter, the hostile crowd applauding the ejection, and the white privilege post going viral before the game ended, is DG Carrington's white privilege post 8 minutes after a blatant foul ejection the most revealing moment of the entire 2026 WNBA season? Does it demonstrate that the league can no longer ignore the targeting of Indiana Fever players? Please share your thoughts in the comments.